Hey guys, welcome back to the Wood and Metal Workshop. I'm Kent. Got a couple little shop hacks for you today. Something that we always seem to run into. It's usually on a Sunday afternoon. Don't want to go to the store to get anything. And we've got a nut or a bolt that's corroded or has junk stuck in it. And you don't really want to take your expensive good tap or die and run it down those to get them cleaned up so you can reuse them. So here's a little quick, really inexpensive hack that works wonderfully. Okay, all you need for this is a matching bolt or nut, depending on if you need a die or a tap. And we're going to make a thread chaser. So I'm just going to lock that in the vise. And you can do this with any kind of cutoff wheel, a Dremel or a grinder. All we're going to do cut a little slot in our bolt. Here's our nut. It's packed full of crud. Get it started. That little slice in here that we put in just works as a tooth, just like on a tap, to clear a thread out. Same thing for the nut. Just cut through. Oh, that's a little warm. Wonder why. Give that a second to cool off. While that's cooling off, let's go on to our next one. So occasionally you need to mark a hole with a center punch, but it's a threaded hole, and you don't have access from the back side of it or whatever to put your mark through, blind hole, whatever it is. So just take yourself a good quality bolt. This is a grade 8. We're just going to go ahead and chop this off. Grab yourself a drill. Chuck that up in the drill. Take your grinder. Let's move over to a bench grinder. There we go. Okay, nuts cooled off. So, same thing as with the bolt. Thread it on. Might have to use a couple of wrenches if it's really cruddy. This is fake dirt. It's some dirt off the floor mixed with a little bit of cutting wax, just for demonstration purposes. But you can see that bolt came out perfectly clear, ready to be used. Alright, and there's our center. You just can screw that into a blind hole, put your piece up against it, give it a little tap, and you've got a center punch. This is a 3/8 16. These are 5/8 18 that I made up earlier for a project I was working on. These are all grade 8 hardware. If you wanted to, which is what I'm going to do, I'm going to heat those up and I am going to harden the tips. They won't get really hard, but they'll get hard enough so they'll last a little while. Let's do that. Here's another little tip for you guys. If you got directions that go with something, I just installed a DRO on the mill. These are the instructions. I could put them in the file cabinet and forget where they are. Have to go look for them when I need to look up something real quick. Or in this case, take your hole punch, punch a hole in there. I got a little close to the edge and ripped it. Let's try that again. We'll go over here in the corner. That's better. Get yourself some of these magnets with hooks on them. They got them at the big box store. Got this handy post next to the mill right here. Hang directions like that where you're going to use them. That way they're handy. I didn't do a video on installing the DRO because it was the first one I've ever done. And I just wanted to do it and get it done, to be honest. And but it works. There you go, guys. 3 little quick shop tips for bolts that'll get you out of a bind on a Sunday afternoon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one for more tips, tricks, shop projects. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.